Whenever I get in the mood for Mexican food, this recipe that I'm about ready to share with you is one of my go-to recipes. It is chock full of flavor, is easy to make, comes together in about 30 minutes, and is definitely a crowd pleaser. So let's head on to the kitchen and make this.
To get started, we are going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And then we are going to chop one medium-sized onion into nice chopped up pieces. You don't want anything too large. We're going to do the same thing with a red pepper. You can actually use any color you want. I just have red on hand. Then you're going to take your chopped peppers and onions and a little bit of olive oil into a heated skillet, and we're going to saute these up for about 2 to 3 minutes just until they start to get softened. Give them a nice stir. And once they're softened, we are going to add half a pound of chorizo and half a pound of hamburger. Now you don't have to do the chorizo, you can do all hamburger or you could do all chorizo. I just decided to do half and half this time. But either way, it's going to turn out great. Going to let that brown, and then you're going to add 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 container of salsa, which is the equivalent of 2 cups of salsa. Then we're going to just give this a big stir, and you're going to want to let this simmer for, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes. You just want to let that chili powder get incorporated and all those flavors meld together. Next, we're going to take 1 can of black beans and drain them and rinse them. Then into a large bowl, we're going to take the can of black beans, 1 can of chopped olives, 1 bag of corn, and 2 green onions sliced finely. Add that to the bowl. Give this a nice stir. And now we are ready to assemble our casserole. Into a 9x13 casserole dish or baking dish, you're going to spray a little bit of non-cooked cooking spray, and then you're going to take some flour or corn tortillas and layer them on the bottom. Now I'm using burrito size in this, but any size will work. You just want to make sure that the bottom is completely covered. And if it comes up the sides a little bit, that's okay. Next, you're going to take half of the meat mixture and layer that on the bottom. Then you're going to take half of the corn and black bean mixture and layer that on top of the meat mixture. Next, you're going to add some cheese. Now, when it comes to cheese, I think you should just follow your heart and do whatever makes you happy. The recipe technically calls for 2 cups, which would be 1 cup for the middle layer and then 1 cup for the top, but I just don't think that's enough, so I'm adding probably about 1.5 cups cheese here. And then now you're going to just repeat the layers again. Layering on the meat mixture, making sure that everything gets nice and spread out and is nice and even. Again, making sure that everything gets nice and even. You just spread that out. And then we're going to just layer on some more cheese. And like I said, do what makes your heart happy. And this is what it's going to look like just before you put it in the oven. We are good to go. Into our preheated 350 degree oven, we're going to put our dish for about 20-25 minutes. You just want it to get nice and bubbly. Have all that cheese melt. 25 minutes later, here we are. And look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? It's time to plate this up. I decided to top mine with a few condiments. I have sour cream, a little bit more green onion going on top, and some cilantro. And there is the final dish, and that looks amazing. Can't wait to give this a try. And moving on to the taste test. I could not wait to dive in. I know how this tastes. This is so yummy. 2 thumbs up.
Well, now that I have dinner out of the way, it's time to get outside and enjoy this extra hour of daylight that we have. I'm very excited about that. Spring is definitely starting to come. And yeah, I really hope you give this recipe a try. It is amazing. The flavors are just mouth-watering. Give it a try. It will not disappoint. This is one of those versatile recipes that if you didn't want to have the olives in there, you could omit them. If you want extra stuff in there, add it in. This recipe is really easy to do that with. And yeah, it's just give it a try. You will not be disappointed. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. That would be amazing. And as always, I hope you all have a fabulous week, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.